Okay, so Eboo treatment is basically, in simple terms, blood ozone treatment, and it's used now a lot in functional and regenerative medicine. It's used by athletes and people who are interested in wellness, but traditionally it was used to treat more challenging conditions such as like Lyme, heavy metals, mold exposure, chronic fatigue, and things like that. But now, like I said, more and more is used by people just interested in wellness, or athletes, people who want to perform better, people who are looking to relieve brain fog, anxiety, things like that.
This video is about understanding Eboo, what it is, and how it works. Eboo stands for extracorporeal blood oxygenation and ozonation. If we break that down, extracorporeal simply means outside the body. During the treatment, your blood is gently circulated through a specialized medical device outside of your body before it's immediately returned. The entire process happens in a completely closed, sterile system, and your blood is continuously moving throughout the treatment. Now, many people hear the word ozone and immediately think of pollution or the ozone layer. Medical ozone is something completely different. Ozone is simply oxygen with an extra oxygen atom attached. We breathe oxygen every day that's made up of 2 oxygen atoms. Ozone contains 3. That extra oxygen atom makes ozone highly reactive, but only for a very short period of time. What's fascinating is that ozone doesn't stay in your bloodstream as ozone. The moment it comes into contact with your blood, it reacts almost instantly and forms signaling molecules. Those signaling molecules communicate with your cells and encourage your body to activate many of its own natural protective systems. Ozone isn't doing the healing for you, your body is. Ozone simply provides the signal that reminds your body to function the way it was designed to. So why is it important? Because every single day, whether we realize it or not, our bodies are under stress. Not just emotional stress, but cellular stress. Think about everything we're exposed to. Air pollution, chemicals in our environment, processed foods, poor sleep, chronic emotional stress, and even intense exercise creates oxidative stress. However, none of those things are inherently bad in small amounts, but over time they place additional demands on our cells. One way to think about oxidative stress is to imagine your body slowly rusting from the inside. Just like a metal exposed to the elements eventually oxidizes, our cells experience something similar over time. Fortunately, our bodies have built-in antioxidant systems that help keep that process under control. The problem is that sometimes those protective systems become overwhelmed. This is where ozone therapy becomes interesting. Medical ozone creates a very small, carefully controlled oxidative stimulus that might sound counterintuitive, but it's actually based on a concept called hormesis. Hormesis means that a small controlled challenge can make the body stronger. Exercise is the best example. When you lift weights, you're actually creating tiny amounts of stress and microscopic muscle damage. Your muscles respond by repairing themselves and becoming stronger than they were before. Medical ozone works in a very similar way. That brief controlled oxidative signal encourages your body to increase its own antioxidant defenses and adapt to stress more efficiently. In other words, we're not trying to overwhelm the body, we're encouraging it to become more resilient. Now let's talk about what actually happens during an Eboo treatment. We begin by placing an IV in each arm. One IV gently draws blood into the Eboo system. From there, your blood enters a sterile circuit where several things happen at the same time. First, the blood passes through a specialized filter. The purpose of that filter is to capture circulating debris and other unwanted material that can accumulate in the bloodstream. Depending on the individual, that may include excess fibrin, inflammatory proteins, cellular debris, and other microscopic particles. Many patients actually notice that the filter changes color throughout the treatment, which reflects material being captured as blood continuously circulates. As the blood continues through the circuit, it's exposed to precisely controlled amounts of medical-grade ozone, and then it passes through ultraviolet light. The UV light isn't there to sterilize your blood. Instead, it's included as part of the treatment system because ultraviolet blood phototherapy has been studied for decades for its ability to support healthy immune responses and cellular function when used properly. Throughout the process, the blood is also oxygenated before being returned throughout the IV in your opposite arm. One of the things that makes Eboo unique isn't that it's just a single pass through the machine. Your blood continuously circulates through the machine for the duration of the treatment. While one portion of your blood is being filtered, oxygenated, and exposed to ozone and UV light, another portion is already returning to your body. That continuous circulation allows your blood to move through the system multiple times during a session. During the treatment, most people simply relax or take a nap because the treatment itself is generally comfortable. And because your blood is continuously circulating, your body is constantly receiving freshly oxygenated blood throughout the session. So, what are we trying to accomplish? The goal isn't to chase one system or treat one diagnosis. The goal is to create an internal environment where your cells can perform more efficiently. Healthy circulation allows oxygen and nutrients to reach tissues more effectively. Balanced oxidative stress supports healthier cellular function. Supporting your body's own antioxidant systems may help improve resilience and recovery. When those systems are working together, your body is often better equipped to do what it naturally does every day: repair, recover, and maintain balance. That's why we often incorporate Eboo into a broader wellness plan that includes nutrition, exercise, quality sleep, stress management, and other personalized therapies. It's not about replacing healthy habits. It's about supporting the body's natural physiology so it has the resources to function at its highest potential. Because at the end of the day, that's really what Eboo is all about. Not forcing the body to do something artificial, but supporting the remarkable systems your body already has in place.
So my day kind of sucked. I woke up in the mornings very tired, and then I had to do a lot of stuff for work and studying a lot. Could not get through it. So I came here to do Eboo. I feel absolutely amazing right now. Definitely much more energized. No brain fog. No mental. I don't know. Before, like I said, I was just like not motivated. 100% you feeling much different when you do it. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I hope it lasts forever, but I feel amazing right now.